What the f does high value man mean? Trill AC, give me your definition.
What is a high value man? Because that's the term that's being thrown around everywhere. What do you guys think? What is a high value man?
I don't think you have to be Drake to be high value.
The term high value man is trendy, is everywhere. So men are so quick to describe themselves that way.
Modern day women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
You believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year. And I'm black at that if you add that on.
But what really makes a man high value? Is it the flashy cars, the 6-figure salary, or the confidence to work a room? Know that those things can be impressive, but they don't necessarily make a man high value. True value goes deeper than material stuff. In today's video, we will discuss 4 key traits that separates a true high value man from just another smooth talker. So stay tuned and make sure to watch this video to the very end to find out what genuinely makes a man worth your time. Before I go into mentioning the traits that makes a man a high value man, it's important for me to mention that majority of the men you see on this planet have been groomed and conditioned by the society. So for a man to truly be a high value man, that man needs to yank himself off that program, unlearn those programming, those traits that the society instilled in him, those negative teachings, and become a better version of himself before that man can truly be considered as a high value man. Because you cannot call yourself a high value man and you're living your life in accordance to the patriarchy, destructive, negative system they have in place. That being said, let's discuss the key traits to look out for you to determine if a man is truly a high value man. Does he value integrity over his image? Very important.
And rule number 1 is integrity. Somebody that does what he says he's gonna do, stand on your word. Like
a high value man isn't someone that just talk a big game or flaunts his image, but is someone that walks the talk, respects others, and holds himself accountable. If he says he's going to do something, he does it. He doesn't make promises he can't keep or put up a show just to impress. For example, he should be a man that is willing to help someone in need and standing by his words even in tough situations, not changing his mouth and doing otherwise. Integrity means being honest even when it's not convenient. This trait is a foundation to any real relationship. So ask yourself, does he follow through or is he just talk when it comes to him? The next trait to look out for is emotional maturity. Is he emotionally mature? This is a huge one because a lot of men struggle with emotional intelligence and emotional maturity.
And you see a lot of men who are very emotionally immature and get stunted at different parts of their life emotionally. And it shows up in how they behave. This is the work. It's learning how to recognize your emotions and process your emotions without repressing them.
In a world where impulsive behavior is often mistaken for confidence, emotional maturity is very important. A high value man communicates his feelings without losing his control. He handles criticism gracefully and he's self-aware enough to recognize when he is in the wrong. For example, if this man is in the wrong, he should be willing to have a calm conversation, show emotional restraint, and willing to apologize for his wrongdoings. Emotional maturity isn't about him being just in control of his emotions, but about him being in touch with his emotions. That man shouldn't be quick to anger. He shouldn't play mind games, and he doesn't avoid tough conversations. A lot of men out there run away from serious, tough, important conversations. They shy away from such conversations.
There's a guy who's coming to mind right now, and I know that he's a good guy. He doesn't like conflict. He does not like the stress of the disagreement and having to address deeper issues. And though he's a great guy, it's still immaturity. It's still an issue because you can't have a successful, amazing, fulfilling relationship if you cannot have serious discussions. And you've got to pay attention because a lot of men, a good amount of men will, when they fit this label, they'll do various things to avoid these conversations. They may dance around the topic. They may come up with various excuses. They may find ways to be busy. find a way to drag it out to where you forget about it or you let it go.
If you're with a high value man, you will never find yourself guessing where you stand in a relationship with him. The third trait to look out for is he ambitious with purpose? You don't want to be with a man that has no direction in life, that has no purpose and is confused. He's definitely going to have a negative impact in your life. A high value man has goals and dreams. It doesn't have to be so big. At least he has a direction. He has a purpose. With his goals and dreams, he's not just chasing money or status for the sake of it. His ambition is guided by purpose. His ambition could be maybe to make a positive impact in life, reach out to people, help people in need, provide for his family, build a business, leave a legacy that he's proud of, that his family is proud of, a legacy that has integrity, a legacy that people can look at and say you've done a good job. It's important for you to be with a man that has conscience, a man that has humanity in him, a man that doesn't have a stone cold heart, a man that thinks about the impact of his action on his neighbors, on other human beings. That man should have a goal he's working towards. He should be willing to volunteer if need be, if he has the time to, and also he should be willing to always spend time with his family. That man should not have you as his source of joy and happiness. He should have other people he connects with emotionally, his friends, his family. He should have an emotional support system. You should not be his source of emotional support system alone. Being with a man that is not balanced emotionally and otherwise can be very detrimental. He needs to be focused and driven. That man should know why he's working hard, why he's putting in the work, and his goals should align with his values. Being ambitious with purpose means that he's not just only chasing success, but also meaning. The fourth key trait to look out for is, does he have respect and empathy for others? A high value man treats everyone with respect, whether it is family, friends, partner or strangers. Such man listens actively and he makes the people around him feel valued. He does not belittle people or even talk down on people around him. He is a considerate and a compassionate man, and this shows in the little things he does for people around, including his family members and strangers. For example, if you're speaking to him as a partner, he's going to be considerate by listening attentively and showing kindness. Respect is earned and not demanded. A man with empathy and respect doesn't just expect others to treat him well. He makes it a priority to treat others well. Someone who brings positive energy into your life and not just take up space will make it a priority to treat you well as a lady. A real high value man does not need to tell you that he's a high value man. His actions, attitude, and approach to life will make it clear to you. So these are the main traits to look out for if you're determined to figure out if the man you're with or the man you're about to get with is a high value man. He needs to be respectful to you and others, have emotional maturity, ambitious with purpose, and have integrity. If you enjoyed watching this video and would love to watch more videos like this, click this video to watch the dangerous lies men use to control women, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.